I'd like to buy that chess set.
I am here to purchase that chess set.
Oh no, it's her, Gwen. Willa's cousin who accused me at my marriage of attempting some rags-to-riches Cinderella story by snatching James from her sister, as if his wealth had been a benefit and not a liability.
Alice!
Gwen, long time. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm afraid I've already purchased the chess set. Alas.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but we can't buy that chess set. We have it on hold.
Alice turned around and saw that she and Gwen were now flanked by Sharon and Willa.
Oh no, you two? This is gonna be long.
We finally decided to take it home with us. Sorry.
Are you feeling better? Last time I saw you, you were quite out of sorts.
Yes, being slapped in the face will do that to a person. You can put that chess set on my card.
Do you only want things I've already taken, Willa? If you saw the set before, why didn't you buy it then?
What are you saying?
Let me put it in terms you understand. Oh my god, why are you so obsessed with me?
Okay, stop right there. The woman who stole James from Willa does not get to make fun of my cousin.
Watch your mouth or I will break it.
Hey, ladies, relax. Gwen, I never stole James from anyone. Willa was going back and forth on James long before we met. She was so wishy-washy, he didn't even feel the need to mention her existence when we finally were introduced. Though in retrospect, that may have been the beginning of an unfortunate pattern that eventually stung us both, me and Willa.
Because she didn't have a gold digger's hustle like you.
Really? If I was such a gold digger, why didn't I take half of James's money in the divorce? I surely could have had it. He was having an affair with your cousin. Because wealth makes everything more difficult. And I went off to New York and made something of myself. The emphasis there being on made something. Perfume is an item, not a vibe or whatever it is you're trying to sell, Willa.
How dare you! Take your words back.
I won't! Because what I have done takes hustle. Building something, believing in something enough to risk it all for it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a chess set to bring home.
God, you're such a witch. No wonder James had to go outside the marriage to find love. You're like the opposite of nurturing. And Willa is such perfect mom material.
Gwen, if you insist on butting into business that has nothing to do with you, you'll force me to respond. Willa is no more mom material than an LED screen mounted on wheels. She is two-dimensional and as algorithm-driven as AI. Willa has never had an original thought, much less an instinct for taking care of anyone but herself.
Alice glanced around the shop and noticed for the first time a new patron holding his phone and recording.
Oh god, I need to leave here quickly or this will blow up into a scandal. My investors won't like that.
Wait! Are we done in there?
I was done with that craziness 10 years ago. Moreover, someone was filming. That's the problem, arguing with a socialite. You might end up in the tabloids or live streams over it.
Then you should have said the name of your perfume in the argument. A free commercial for the product.
Come on, let's go save Nate and Jenny from whatever Claudette made up for them.
Are you gonna tell her why you bought the chess set?
This might not go well. I don't want her to get her hopes up.
Mommy! We're going to make a roux. Do you know what a roux is, Jenny?
Beth, pretending to be Jenny, shook her head no.
Ah, well then this is a very exciting day for you. We're going to learn a little bit of food science. Here, get another pot. We're going to do an experiment.
Are you trying to turn my daughter into a cook, Claudette? You know how I feel about stereotypical gender roles.
But of course, cooking is just science. Little wonder the daughter takes after her mother. You work in the science of smell. She might wish to work in the science of taste, no?
Sure, why not?
Speaking of taste, for whom did you get this exquisite chess set?
For the kids.
No, it's too grand. You cannot give that to a child. They will spoil it. That is a chess set for an old man.
Were you always this bossy?
In the waning light of dusk, after a delicious dinner, Alice, Sharon, and Claudette sat watching the kids play chess.
Your daughter has gotten very good at chess.
Yes, it must be the influence of her sharp-witted grandmother. Too bad we're going back to Paris tomorrow morning. I want to stay forever.
Ah, but it is very good. I spoke to Carl Dyson while you were out. He's having dinner tomorrow and he would like you there, Alice. I told him you would be happy to join.
What? Claudette, how could you? I do not want to see that man.
He's not a man, he's a walking ghost. Just go. Bring the expensive chess set you bought him, make amends. Who knows? Maybe he wants to give his inheritance to you.
Oh, please, I don't need his money. I make plenty of my own. And I'm not bringing him the chess set. I told you, it's for the kids. If you think it needs to be with an old person so badly, fine. Keep it for yourself.
Don't mind her words. She's overtired. She's still recovering from her illness.
She thinks I'm a meddling old woman who should mind my business. And she's right about the first part. But I'm meddling for her own good because that's my job. I'm her godmother.
I know.
Alice felt bad about the way she'd spoken to Claudette the night before. Going to the old man's dinner, after all, was her personal penance for having blown up at her kind, well-meaning godmother.
Stop right there. Turn around and go back to that car. You're not supposed to be here.
I am here at Carl's request, and I will not take orders from his overprivileged grandson.
No, you don't believe in taking care of family, do you? To you, blood relatives are just an obstacle to get around. Or discard if possible.
You think you were in a position to lecture me about family values? Where's Willa? Or don't you bring your mistress to the family home?
Hey, watch it.
James was interrupted by a rustle in the foyer. There stood Carl Dyson, pale, wrinkled, but with eyes that could still slice you like a knife.
Oh, good. You found each other. Come, we're having cocktails in the parlor.
As Alice and James followed the ancient patriarch down the hall, Alice flashed back to the first time she met Carl Dyson.
It was a bit like this, except the tension between us during that long walk down the hallway was sexual, not violent. I remember meeting him on the beach in the south of France. Yes, he was handsome, his muscular torso glistening with seawater, his hair wild with sand and surf. But more than that, he was so warm and respectful to me. Sometimes I wonder where I lost that gentleman.
Here we are. Alice, what will you be having?
Pasties with water, please.
Ah, that's right. You've just been in the south of France. So, how is Claudette?
Very well. She sends her regards. In fact, you can thank her for my presence here. I was disinclined to come, but she convinced me.
In that case, I am in her debt. It's a joy to see you, Alice.
And you as well, Carl. You seem well.
Bull, I'm old and dying. How long has it been since you've been here, young lady?
At least a decade, sir. And if we're calling bulls on each other, I'm hardly young.
You will always be young and beautiful compared to me, my dear.
Your family value standards are slipping, James.
Willa, I don't remember inviting you.
I did, Father. I thought of course you wouldn't mind. She's always been such a dear to James and the Dyson family.
Of course I mind. Bringing an escapee from a loony bin into my home?
It wasn't a loony bin. She went for a standard psych evaluation and was released immediately when she was found to have been simply overstressed. Now she meditates.
Go meditate somewhere else then. This is my dinner party, Sonya, not yours. Willa is not one of us. She has no more right to be here than an alien from another planet.
Jesus, grandfather. Tell us what you really think.
Alice is here. You really want the home wrecker in the midst at this monumental moment?
Father!
Come on, grandfather, that was ages ago. We've all clearly moved on.
Oh, have we? Get her out of my house now.
Willa, wait! Carl, Willa is not to blame for anything that happened in the past.
Alice, what are you saying?
Alice's words have stung everyone like a bee. Seems like there's a big secret behind their separation that Alice is about to reveal. What was the true reason for Alice and James's separation? Will Carl accept Willa? Will the children succeed in reuniting their parents?
Hi, Jenny here. Hope you're loving our show, First Love Never Dies. Keep following us as we release new episodes of First Love Never Dies Season 1 on YouTube. If you wish to jump the queue and unlock all seasons of the audio series, you can install the Pocket FM app by clicking on the link in the description.